NASA has released a new set of stunning lunar images. At first glance, some of them almost do not look real. A black moon blocking the sun, a thin ring of light glowing around its edge, a blue Earth rising above a silent gray horizon. But these are not fantasy scenes. They are reminders that humanity is preparing to return to deep space. Each image tells part of the same story: the moon, the Earth, the sun, and the journey humans are about to take once again. Look at this image first. The moon appears almost completely dark, but around it, a bright halo of light is visible. That glow is the sun's corona, the outer atmosphere of our star. Normally, the sun is too bright for us to see the corona clearly, but when the moon moves in front of the sun, it blocks the solar disk and reveals the faint light behind it. For scientists, this is extremely valuable. It helps them study solar wind, space weather, and the energy flowing outward from the sun. But the moon is more than a shadow in front of the sun. It is also humanity's next destination. NASA's Artemis program is designed to send astronauts back toward the moon. This time, the goal is not only to repeat Apollo. The goal is to prepare for a longer future in deep space. Artemis 2 will carry astronauts around the moon inside the Orion spacecraft. They will not land on the surface, but they will travel far beyond low Earth orbit. This mission will test life support, navigation, communication, and the spacecraft's ability to bring humans home safely. From Earth, the moon may seem close. We see it above our cities and oceans almost every night. But the average distance between Earth and the moon is about 384,000 kilometers. For astronauts, that means leaving behind the protection of Earth and crossing open space. There is no air, no shelter, and no simple way home if something goes wrong. That is why every test matters. When humans reach the moon again, one of the most powerful sights will not be the moon itself, it will be Earth. From lunar distance, Earth becomes a small blue world floating in darkness. There are no borders from that view, no countries, no cities, only clouds, oceans, continents, and a thin atmosphere protecting every living thing we know. This is why lunar images feel so emotional. They do not only show us another world, they also show us how fragile our own world really is. Some of the most famous photographs in history came from the Apollo missions. The Earthrise image from Apollo 8 changed the way people saw our planet. Now Artemis may give a new generation that same feeling again. Today's lunar images are sharper and more detailed than ever. They reveal the moon's surface with incredible texture, craters, ridges, shadowed valleys, ancient impact basins. Every mark on the moon tells a story. Unlike Earth, the moon has no thick atmosphere. There is no wind to smooth the land, no rain to erase the scars, no oceans to reshape the surface. Because of that, the moon preserves its history like a frozen record. Many craters were formed billions of years ago when asteroids and debris struck the surface. On Earth, Most traces of that violent era have been erased. But on the moon, the evidence is still there. That is why scientists study these images so carefully. They are not just looking at rocks and dust. They are reading the history of the solar system. Near the line between lunar day and lunar night, sunlight hits the surface at a low angle. Mountains cast long shadows. Crater walls become easier to see. Small details suddenly stand out. For viewers, it creates dramatic beauty. For mission planners, it reveals danger. A lunar landing is never simple. A spacecraft must avoid boulders, steep slopes, deep craters, and uneven ground. So these images are not only beautiful, they are also maps for the future. Artemis is not just about returning to the moon for a short visit. It is about learning how humans can work, survive, and build beyond Earth. One of the most important resources is water ice. In permanently shadowed craters near the lunar poles, ice may be trapped in the darkness. If future missions can use that ice, it could provide drinking water, oxygen, and even rocket fuel. But before that happens, humans must prove they can return safely. The Orion spacecraft must survive deep space, protect the crew from radiation, and re-enter Earth's atmosphere at tremendous speed. That is why Artemis II is so important. It is not just a symbolic mission. It is a full test of whether humans are ready to go beyond Earth orbit again. These new lunar images are more than photographs. They are previews of the next chapter. The moon is no longer just a distant light in the night sky. It is becoming a destination again, a laboratory, a training ground, a stepping stone to Mars. After more than half a century, humanity is preparing to go back. And this time, the moon may not be the end of the journey. It may be only the beginning.